Stony Lonesome and Buffalo 500 riders. Hey, we got part two of a GPS tutorial, GPX tutorial that we're doing. So in the previous one, part one, we'll put the link at the bottom. It's on YouTube. It's how to download the tracks for the ride. This is how to actually navigate. So I've created a test batch here. I'm just out running errands, thought I'd get this done here. So on the top right of the screen, we need to access and pull up the tracks that we want to ride. So you see the magnifying glass below that is 3 layers. So that's the map layers. We're going to click on that. We need to pull up our collection. So for the Buffalo, it'd be let's say the Dual Sport, the 2025 Buffalo Dual Sport. But for today, we are going to do a test batch that I have here in town running around to make this quick. So we're going to go to collections here on the top. We're going to scroll down. We have ABC test. That's the one I'm running today. But as you can see above that, there's 2025 Buffalo Dual Sport 1. That's a test one I also built. But you see, I just turned on the left side, there's this red, it's an eyeball. So that's what's going to be on your map. So I'm going to actually wink that Buffalo Dual Sport 1 closed. Here's our test one. There it is off with the slash through it, but I need it on. If you see up on the screen a little bit, when I open up the eyeball, there's that pink line at the top for our test run. So we know we have the correct tracks showing. So let's close that. Now, we're going to close this. How do we navigate on this map? Well, on the bottom right-hand side, there's a plus sign. Just above that is a triangle or a delta. This is the key to navigating, map orientation. So let's click that. So just above the plus is a delta or a triangle. We're going to click that. Now look above, look back at the positive plus sign, and just above that is still that triangle. It's now filled in with kind of a bullet coming out of the front or radar shooting out of the front. What that does is orients the map so the direction we're traveling, the map's going to turn with us. So watch this. As I turn, the map turns. So it's easy to make left turns and right turns, okay? This is where everyone can get confused. Now let's turn it off just to show. This is map north orientation. The map doesn't move, but the delta blue triangle in the middle does. This is no good for navigation. Some people like it, I do not. So let's go back above the plus sign. Again, there's the delta, the triangle. Let's click it till we get the radar or the bullet coming out the front. Now we can drive. So let's just drive on our little path here and let's see how this looks. Backing out of a parking spot right now. We're going to get on our track. This will be no different than when you leave Stony, you're following this, but the orientation is key. Let's see if we can get this to work correctly. So the pink line is what we're following for the track that I've built. Again, this is just a test one. I'm running errands here. We're getting this done. So here, as you can see, the map is turning with us, or it will. It's a little slow. I'm in a parking lot. So it's a left-hand turn. That's easy to see because I have the map oriented with that little radar on the bottom right or the bullet coming out of the delta or triangle. Waiting on traffic. Now we're following the track. That pink line coming to an intersection. Oh, which way are we going to go? Oh, we need to go right because we have the map oriented correctly. So we're making a right-hand turn. I just blew a stop sign. That's fine. We're going straight here. Now let's see about our next turn. It'll be no different than on the dual sport ride or on the adventure. Again, the dual sport ride will have a route sheet, but this is something fun to play with. Got a stop sign here to wait. And we're at the left-hand turn for the pink line. We're just following that. And again, this is because we have our map oriented correctly. Here is the bad. I'm turning off the little radar or the bullet coming out if you had it wrong. This is confusing to navigate by. We don't have the radar or the bullet up. So just above the plus sign, there's the red triangle or orange triangle. You click that, bang, now the map is oriented correctly. So we've reached the end of our path here for my test run. But again, September 13 and 14, come join us. Use this video. I'd recommend either a phone mount of some kind, but it's a dual sport ride, so you may want to hide it in your pocket or in a bag when you're on the property. So there's many ways of doing it. Many apps that will do this as well. I'm just using Garmin Explorer for this demonstration, but many apps like Gaia and Onyx will load things similar, but I don't know those as well. So we'll see you at the Buffalo. Thank you very much.